Charlie, Tenley, Nescafe, Ali, Sofer-Chein,
Hi, my name is Chen Sofer-Chein, and this is my mom, Marina Chen. And today we're going to make borscht. This is going to be a vegetarian borscht, but usually you can also put meat in. And let's go through the ingredients. So starts with oil, and we have a ketchup. We have a grated carrot, one grated carrot, one chopped cabbage, one grated beet for the color, 2 potatoes, like sliced for small rectangles, 1 bell pepper chopped, 1 tomato paste. We have parsley, chopped onion, salt and sugar, garlic, pepper, and lemon salt. That's it. And we will start, and my mom will explain what to do.
יש לנו כאן סיר עם מים רותחים, ואנחנו עוד שנייה זה כבר רותח, שמים בסיר את התפוח אדמה לבישול. אני כבר.
So we prepared a pot of boiling water, and when the water are boiling, we're adding the potato inside the water for them to boil, to soften.
ואז נותנים להתבשל.
You keep it to cook, and meanwhile we will make the roast of all the vegetables. So we first add the oil to the pan, to the heated pan.
נותנים להתחמם.
And you should let it boil, warm up a little.
השמן מוכן, אז מוסיפים בצד.
So now when the oil is hot, we add the onions and let it fry.
ונותנים עד צבע זהב כזה.
And you keep it on the pan until it gets a golden color. Let it fry a little bit. So the next thing we add, it will be the bell peppers, because they're a little bit tougher and they will take a little bit more time to cook and be soft.
אבל בגדול זה לא כל כך משנה, העיקר שכל הדברים האלו צריכים לעבור את הבישול.
In general, it's not that matter. The only thing it's matter is all the ingredients getting cooked before they're going inside the borscht.
הנה הבצל מוכן, לא צריך שהוא יהיה חום מדי.
Okay, the onion is ready. It's not supposed to be too brown because it will keep cooking.
מוסיפה את הפלפל.
We add the bell peppers and we stir again.
עכשיו מוסיפים את הגזר.
So now we add
וגם את הסלק.
the carrot and the beet. We add them to the pan.
קצת, אני עושה ביחד, כי הם במרכב אותו דבר. אז אני מוסיפה את ה...
So my mom adds them together because they're kind of the same texture and they get softened in the same time.
זהו, עכשיו מוסיפים את השום, שהוא קצת מתבשל כזה.
So we added the onion, let it stir a little bit. You see everything melted down.
כשהוא מריחים את הריח של שום, אז אפשר להוסיף
So we will keep it on the fire until you start smelling the onion, the garlic. And when you smell the garlic, it's the time to add the tomato.
זהו, תוסיפו.
Now I add the tomato, and we start to add the fluid.
עכשיו דקה, ניתן דקה.
So it's ready, looking like that. And the next step is to add the paste. We add also the tomato paste and the ketchup because the ketchup is a little bit sweeter. So it's adding a little bit of sweetness into the soup. So this is 100 grams of soup. And how much?
Так сверху.
And you stir it.
בסיר, שמים עליו את הכרוב.
So meanwhile, our potatoes are cooked. We check them; they are soft, and now we add the cabbage to the water.
התפוח אדמה כמעט מוכנה, כמעט כבר רכה. וזה...
So we let it sit for around 1 minute. You don't want to let it sit too much because the cabbage is sliced thinly and it will be too soft if we let it sit too much. So this is a trick my mom learned. So when she's adding the salt, she also adds a little bit of lemon salt, and that's because it's keeping the color of the beet and the tomatoes more vibrant, so the soup will not get too brown, like cooked. It will keep its nice colors. So it's been a few minutes, the water are boiling, and we also moved it to the bigger fire. Now we'll take it a little bit down. We're adding the salt. How much? Сколько?
תוסיפי כף בינתיים, אחר כך אם צריך אז נוסיף עוד, לפי טעם, אבל כן, ופלפל, מלח לימון, לא יותר מדי.
So we added about 1 spoon of salt and a little bit of lemon salt, and you can always add by the taste.
ואז מורידים את הכל בזרקה, נקרא.
We'll take the vegetable we made and we'll put it inside the water. Since they're already being cooked, it will be a lot faster now and it doesn't have to stand that long. So we will let it steam for a little bit, and it's very important to taste your soup. The flavor is supposed to be sour sweet. So we have added the salt and the lemon salt, but if you are missing the sweetness, you can also add a little bit of sugar, and the parsley and the pepper comes in lemons. So you should taste your soup. And we tasted ours. We need to add a little bit of salt. Before that, we put 1 tablespoon of salt, so we add another half, around a half.
לפי טעם.
But it's by the taste. If you like it more salty, you can add a little more. Now it's almost boiling, so we'll add the pepper, also by the taste.
ואת צריכה לטעום עכשיו שוב, מספיק. ואם זה חמוץ, אז מוסיפים קצת סוכר.
So now after we added the pepper, we will taste again, and we'll see if it's too sour, we will add the sugar. I am the taster. So this is the last step. It's already ready. The water is boiling. The taste is good. The last step is to add the parsley. We add that and we turn off the heat, and that's ready.
וכשמקיימים אור נותנים נותנים לעמוד קצת. אפילו הבורשט למחרת יותר טעים.
So you do need to let it sit a little bit, and my mom said the borscht is always better the next day.
טוב, בטבעון.
So we finished. It's recommended to eat it with a sour cream inside, and maybe a piece of bread, and that's it. The soup is ready, and the tavon.
קפה, 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 קפה בכיף. זוג לי קפה, זה
היא מחלקת.
שקט, מה אמרתי? די אמרתי, בא לי תן לי נס קפה, בא לי השוקו שנמס בפה, המותח העיקר שתיקח. קפה